Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Hi friends, David here from Learn Stage Lighting. Today's big day. So we have here the Onyx NX1 and we're going to unbox it, let you know our first thoughts on this console. And as I start unboxing it, I'm going to give you a little background, little info as to how we got here and why I'm so stinking excited about this console. Okay, and also why I haven't been able to get my hands on one until now. So the Onyx NX1, if you're watching this in real time, was launched back late in April. It was announced, and they knew they'd be shipping it in the summer. And of course, as new products go, and this is not unique to this product or this manufacturer, things got backed up. Okay, so I got this yesterday. Okay, now it's been at a few trade shows, primarily here in the U.S. It was at Infocom, and in UK it was at a couple different trade shows in Europe, sorry, not the UK, Europe. Sorry, Europeans. But we chose not to go, just as a team, as Learn Stage Lighting and Learn Stage Lighting Gear. Because as we're a growing, exciting, new company selling lights, helping people get the lights and consoles they need, we knew that this was going to be a game changer for our people, so we wanted to order as many as we could. So instead of traveling to trade shows, we ordered consoles, and here's the first one. Okay, so the NX1 is exciting, and I'm excited to see the finish, how it feels, how it works, boot up time, all that good stuff, but let's unbox it first. So we've got here, nice box, handle with care, and of course, as goes well, it was not handled with care the whole time. Double boxed, that's typical for the Obsidian Control Systems stuff, is that they do double box it all. So I'm gonna get outer box and inner box separated here. Maybe. Or not. Boom, ba-da, boom, boom, boom. All right, so here we got the NX1 piece of foam on top. Nice piece of foam. Got some silica gel inside, and as we can see, it's in there. It is slightly upside down, but that's okay. We'll turn it around here. So we're going to grab out our console. Well built, good piece. Then we're going to reach back in here, and we have a True 1 cable. We also have an included desk lamp. We'll walk through that. And we have a cover. All right. And a lanyard or with a USB drive that typically with these consoles is going to have the software on it. So let's pull all this stuff out, get this packaging out of the way, and talk about this guy here. So the NX1, if you're not familiar here, as I just unwrap this good friend here, this new guy. The NX1 is in a plastic bag, as all new things are, in case it starts pouring rain outside. It is a new console from Obsidian Control Systems. There's the main NX1 console, which we've got here, okay? And then there also are sidecars, the NXP, which is a playback wing, 10 more playback faders and 10 more playback buttons. And then there's the NXK, which is a keypad wing. Typically, keypad going on the right, playbacks on the left, but that's your choice with these consoles, okay? We'll go more into that in some of our other videos. But for now, we're focusing just on the NX1, just on its hardware. So, pull this guy out of here. Silica gel, wonderful. And so, what we've got here, what we can see, is you get 10 motorized faders. You get 10 playback keys, all right? Each motorized fader is going to have 3 sets of buttons, basically, or 4 sets of buttons, sorry. By default, they are like select and go and back and release, okay, flash rather. But you can change it to whatever you want. Some really cool things, you also have the selected cue list. So the main cue list, it can also be called. So the cool thing about the main cue list here on the left is that doesn't have to be one of the ones on the fader. So that's really an 11th cue list there. We've got right here LCD labels for what bank you're on and its name. desk light plug-in, which is USB. So hey, go ahead and plug that guy in. Whoop. 4 encoder wheels for your programming. USB port on the front for storing your show. And a new key. This is the Quick View key. Now, a couple things also to note. You get these 10 keys here, these 10 main keys, that they can be playbacks, F keys, and also selectors for your bass and effects parameters, okay? All 4 of those right here. And so the really cool thing about that is just like the NX Touch, this means that when you're in a show, you're running things, you can keep it in playback mode. But when you're programming, you can keep it in F key mode, or you can switch between the two. And in programming, switch between bass and effects. Really cool what you're able to do there. Okay, 10-inch touchscreen, nice. It's really nice how, let's get a close-up of this, how it is super flush, like completely flush here. Feels really high quality. Honestly, these encoders feel a little bit bigger and nicer than I thought they were going to be. Palm rest, yay, palm rest. And then on the sides here, we'll show you. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's these slots to connect the NXK or P. They are, this is kind of rubberized as well too. That's super cool. There's a screen protector on the screen. We're going to leave that on here right now because here at Learn Stage Lighting Gear, we've ordered a handful of these. We've ordered a lot of the NXKs and Ps, and a lot of them have sold already. We'll keep buying more, but this console is actually sold. Then we have on the back here, power switch, HDMI for an external monitor, USB single network port, 4 DMX out, 5 pins, security Kensington lock. All feels really nice, really good stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and plug it in. Grab our cord here. Actually, do I have a true one over here? I don't. So grab our cord here. And what I want to do in this video, being that this is the unboxing, it's not a full review, but I want to show you the boot up. I want to show you how it boots. I also want to show you the dust cover, because that's like a super nice bonus that you don't get with every console on the market, but you get with the NX1. Okay, so NX1 cover, nice cover. The Onyx ones have always been nice. Like, it's not, when you talk about dust covers, and I know this might seem like I'm just diving in kind of nerdy, but when you talk about dust covers, various consoles on the market have done dust covers in different ways. Over the years, I've seen a lot of dust covers that just plain stink. Like, if you're using it on a regular basis, it should not tear to shreds within a couple months. Okay, so like a lot of them are like made out of weird like plastics. This is fabric. It is not just a cover, but it goes and it's sewn over the sides as well. So this guy's in it for the long haul. It's also pretty. So whether that makes any, whether that matters to you or not. As you can see, it doesn't fit over the desk lamp here. So that's just something to be aware of. Not a deal breaker in my opinion. The desk lamp could always be moved to a rear USB port. And it should work fine in those. So you totally can put it over here and run it like that. And then your dust cover is going to fit on just fine. Actually, I think I'm going to do that here for the sake of this video and make sure it works great. So let's go ahead and plug this guy in and let it boot up. We got a true one plugged in. We're going to take off our lovely, lovely dust cover. Place that on the side here. Power switch. Desk lamp comes on immediately. And then we're booting. There is a small fan in the back. It's super quiet. It's really quite quiet. And even the sound it does make is not, it's really not absurd. It's really, really pretty cool, pretty chill. So Onyx is starting here. Looks like we're in the current version of Onyx with shipping on these guys, which is 4.8.1237 at the time of this recording. And we'll just pop this up and kind of wrap up our final thoughts as we unbox this. Awesome. So we're here. They've clearly loaded the training file in QC. And overall, boot up time for the whole Surface was really not bad at all. I'm going to load the show. It was maybe a minute. I don't know. Maybe not. I could time it. You could time it looking at the video. But we're not going to do that right now. we're going to load up a show here and just walk through a couple quick things for unboxing purposes, but then we're going to do a review video that's going to go into so much more. Okay, so, boom, motorized faders. Wasn't that beautiful? Did you see those just pop up there? Oh my goodness, so good. Okay, so everybody's booted up, it's happy. The clock does need to be set, but that's all right. So we've got motorized faders in different banks. So you can see here, if we have the faders at different levels, on different banks, we're toggling back and forth. I'll show you here. They move, they're not loud, which is great. They're moving predictably, they're all finding their spot in every time. We can see in the bottom corner here on the software, you probably can't see it, but we've got 8 universes of DMX unlocked, as it is the Essential NX1 license. And we've got our playback here. You can switch to F keys, and then a long press goes to bass and effects. Now, one awesome note about the playbacks, one thing you really want to know about the playbacks on this console, are that you actually have 10 faders and 10 playback buttons. But in the Onyx software, if you're new to this, they're actually all technically faders. So 11 through 20, these buttons over here, they're actually faders. So let's just take a quick look at that here. Like if I pop this up here, we do recommend using the NXK most often, but there is the quick view here, and we'll go into that later. So if you go in here, say I just move a cue list, I'm going to move this one over to here. Okay, so this allows us to demonstrate real nice and easy that cue list 11 through 20 can actually be switched here back and forth. And there's actually this little key right here, and it can be defined to an F key as well. So these are motorized faders, and they've all got their cue lists on them. But then these 10 buttons over here are also faders, and so they're by default, yes. When we're in our regular mode here, we'll switch to overhead quick. When we're in our regular mode here, yes, you know, the fader that was on 1 is now over here, and I can play it back. But also, if I hit this key right here, this little switchy arrow, now it's over here, okay? And then we can switch back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's really nice, really good feel. I'm not surprised that I'm impressed with this because the team at Obsidian Control Systems is just really great. They really care about quality, and they've put together a really great new console. So this concludes our unboxing. You can see everything that's in the NX1. You can see how the desk light can work on the back so that the cover fits, or it can work on the side here. Whoop, there it is. In our next video, we're going to go ahead and we're going to review the NX1. And we're going to have even more videos talking about all sorts of things, how to use it with other consoles, everything. So if you want to get all the videos that we're doing on the NX1, make sure you're subscribed to Learn Stage Lighting, our main channel, Learn Stage Lighting Gear, and Learn Stage Lighting Onyx. We'll have videos across all 3 channels about these consoles, and we want you to see every one of them. And then, if you are checking this out and you say, hey, the NX1 is for me, then we are your Onyx dealers. Okay, we're the Onyx experts. We do tons of training on Onyx, and we bundle training with purchases. If you do ask for a quote, we'll bundle some training in there for you. So we would love to be able to help you guys get the console you need. So if you're in the US, head over to Learn Stage Lighting Gear. We'll link to the page for the NX1 below. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.